Welcome back to the channel. This is Wasabi. This is a battle on the Fjords map, and I'm playing the premium tier 6 Chinese light tank, the T60, the Type 64. Trying to get the LT-14 mission completed with honours. I've completed the base mission, so I'm just trying to get it with honours. The mission requires you to get 1800 hit points worth of assisted damage, and to get honours you have to survive the game. It's the basic condition. So I'm taking up this position here to use my binoculars to spot tanks, and I'm not using the camo net. I'm using the what's called the low noise exhaust system. So it gives you constant reduction of camo by 6% compared to getting 15% reduction for camo net, but it operates all the time. So if you have to move, you don't break your camo. Now, just spotted the KV-1. I didn't fire at him because he was pretty close, and this T67 and I'm not going to fire at him for the same reason, because he's just too close. Now there's also an AMX ELC that's been spotted, so I'm going to pull back in case he crests and keeps coming down this road, so I'm not going to get hit by tank destroyers and tanks somewhere across the map there. So again, this is one of the values of having the low noise exhaust system, is that you get that full camo value even while you're moving. So I think my camo setting's about 39% with the crew and the camo. So anyway, we take the opportunity to shoot the T67 because we've got two sets of bushes between the Type 64 and the T67. So we get the damage on him, only 157 hit points, but yeah, that all adds up. But we take the T67 out anyway. So still the AMX ELC in front, but now we've spotted a T-34-85. Now, don't believe he can see us from where he is, so I'm going to take the risk of putting a shot in. We do have bushes next to us, so we should be covered. But there's also an Achilles there. Now, it's interesting, the Achilles didn't spot me. That's possibly because he moved forward and he didn't have his binocs up. But nonetheless, it just shows you, for that how close the Achilles is, that can't spot me. But I'm not going to shoot at him now because, yeah, he could be getting his camo up. Anyway, we could start getting some assisted damage. Might have got some from the arty there. It hasn't counted yet, so we'll see at the end of the battle. But we're pretty keen to get our total of 1800 hit points. We spotted the P43 there, the Italian medium tank there. Same thing, just seeing arty splash down there, but we're not picking up any assisted damage yet. That's been notified to me because he went dark before the arty shells landed, so we could see that at the end of the game. Anyway, the game is still in the balance. They're pretty even on hit points, slightly behind here, and just equal on kills at 2-all. But it's going to be a fairly finely balanced game, much to the surprise of people who often see 15-0, 15-1, 15-2, 15-3 type games. So this is going to be reasonably close. We spot the P43 moving down, also the Toaster, the Panzer IV-C tank destroyer, and he's been spotted by the crew up in the so that B7, B8 area, and managed to take him out. So I collected all the spotting damage from that, so we're up to 800 hit points of damage. Now we don't get it for that P43 because he's gone out of our view range and been spotted again by someone else. So anyway, making the decision now to push up. The Achilles is still there, so we're just going to keep close to this rock and see again when our binocs get up whether we can spot him. He may have moved, of course. I guarantee he's in the same spot after he got hit by arty. We're also just trying to spot that KV-1, see whether he's pulling back at all to shoot back at the tanks up on the hill there at that B7, B8 area. Now they're pretty much staying there because they've got no spotting, or at least they don't think they've got any spotting, and they know that that ELC is possibly still hanging around there. That's the Toaster that got smashed before. Anyway, again, same thing. We've got some trees and bushes here. We do have some base camo from there, but we've also got our low noise pixel system. Every time we move, we would break camo if we had a camo net, but we also lose our binoc, so we just stop and wait. And there's an arty that's going forward, so we just tell the team that he's going through by hitting the T key. Might have actually missed him. Will he die? Hopefully he does. Yep, so he goes down. So again, we get all the damage there, and the other arty's been spotted. So if he comes out, we'll try and get some damage into him. Now, we don't know whether there's tanks there, so I'm just a bit wary about shooting, but hopefully the tanks on the hill will get him. So we do get some assisted damage from there. We're up to 1300 of assisted damage. Now it's slightly up on hit points, but you can see there's a VK 3001 has gone into our base and is going after our arty, and the tanks behind us are now starting to, or the enemy tanks are starting to push up and try and threaten the base as well. So again, game's still pretty finely balanced. We're just one tank up, slightly ahead on hit points, but again, not enough to make a difference. In fact, now that's just gone equal again. So at this point, got a decision to make. Do we go back and help as a light tank? That's pretty dangerous. Or do we try and help the team who's up in the top corner break out and do some more damage themselves? There's the KB1. We just missed the opportunity to put some damage in before he goes out of houses, and we're spotted. So we just pull back in case we get hit. In fact, there's the Achilles, and he gets taken out. We spot the AMX that you'll see. He doesn't know we're here, so we put a shot into him and we tip him over, but he gets destroyed by the T1 Heavy. Now we're not going to stop here, we're just going to keep pushing on. We don't know whether there are other tanks there. There's definitely a T-34 85M that was spotted in this area. In fact, now he's just been respotted. Luckily we didn't get noticed. And there's some arty somewhere, potentially. So we're going to push around here and just see whether we can come up at the back of that T-34 85M, put some shots into him. We're just going to take the long way around though, because we don't know whether we get spotted by that M44 he was there, so we're just going to come up to the corner here and go on. So we're still one tank up, but yeah, this game hasn't changed a lot. Now 2 tanks up, that's good. But we see on the minimap the T-34 85M has gone pretty quickly. Or in fact one of them has, we don't know where the other one is, so make the decision to go around onto the enemy camp area. We've got the T1 Heavy and the Chaffee with us, potentially the Stug 3. The enemy's starting to melt a little bit, so we've got 3 up, and we find this AMX-12T here. Is he an AFK? Oh no, he's not. His turret is turning around, gets a shot into us, but we're just going to circle around him and just keep shooting him with the auto aim on, and we get the kill on him. So that brings our damage up to 699, and we've got 2 kills, but we've just decided we'll stay on cap here. Just don't want to take the risk that the enemy will come back and yeah, as light tanks will be sort of taken out. So the Chaffee's gone off though to try and pick up that corner, and we're just seeing that, yeah, who's on cap. And we notice there's a Stug 3 up there. What is he doing? Is he facing us? No, he seems to be stuck in that location. I think he might have been spotted by the Chaffee. So we're putting some shots in. Just going to keep blind firing. We've got our premium shells loaded and he's still there. So we get the kill on him. So he might have yeah, had lag or something like that and driven into a rock and just stayed there. So 10 seconds to go. We've got this captured going. There's only 2 tanks left. There's 1 T-34 85M and 1 missing. So we don't know what's going on with them, but we'll get the cap point. And it looks like I'm a little bit short of my requirement, about 1773, but we've got those blind shots to look at. So we'll go and look at the results now. So we've got the second class badge for the overall performance, but more importantly, we did get the LT-14 mission completed with honours. We also got the patrol duty medal for the number of attacks we spotted that then got damaged. So yeah, pretty happy with that performance. So we must have got, yeah, again over 1800 hit points of damage there from assistance. So we actually got 1170 worth of our own damage and the 3 kills. Then finished on top with the experience with 1067 experience points, and supported by 234.85M that did nearly 1,500 hit points of damage, so it was good. Generally, overall spread there. The enemy team 234 got 1,700, so well done there. So we've fired 15 shots, 13 of which hit and 12 penetrated. We ended up getting 2,124 hit points of assisted damage, so that got us over our target of 1,800. So most of that extra was the arty splashes on the tanks we spotted. So we ended up making 47,000 credits after tax using a bit of premium ammunition, but again, pretty happy with that.